Well, hello and good morning, everyone. I'm Greg. Welcome to Buckeye Freight Railing. Came over here to Carlisle, Ohio again today. It's close to home, and I don't have a lot of time today. The wife and I got some plans we have to do, so gonna see what we can get. I know we got NS 178 coming up now, so let me turn this thing around and we'll get him. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, we got Norfolk Southern 178 coming up. He runs Irondale, Alabama, all the way up to Bellevue, Ohio. He was stopped about a mile back down there, so he is building up speed. I'm sure that locomotive up front's going to be working hard. Coming at you. SD70. Like to see a fallen flag car on this train. Didn't see one at all yesterday on any train. I see the light of a DPU way down there. There you might be able to see it. Another ace. Nice. racks are empty. They're going back to get reloaded somewhere. But I know he goes to Bellevue, Ohio. All right, had 2 SD70 Aces on there. Like that. Didn't see any rolling relics or any fallen flags. Except I saw a Southern flat car. Those are kind of old. All right, guys. Appreciate you watching. We got another Norfolk Southern train coming up. Not sure of the symbol yet. Sounds like an ace in the lead, SD70. Yeah. On. I don't know if that's 178 or 171. It could be a second 178. The 178 we saw earlier could be yesterday's 178 that got delayed. I'm going to put my ear to the radio, see if we can find out. Thank you for watching, guys. All right, guys. Simon heard that was 178. I totally missed the transformer-like thing. That's a high and wide train because right after the engines, you saw that big, I don't know what it was, but anyway, I totally missed that. Thanks for watching. All right, got M561 coming at you. All right, M561, Selkirk, New York to Cincinnati. Moving right along. Had some loaded trash cars on there. They didn't stink though. They haven't stunk for a long time because it's been so cold and frozen. But come summertime, yeah, they'll be raw. All right, guys, thanks for watching. All right, and along comes L423. He's the Cincinnati to Dayton local. Oh, looks like he's only got a couple cars on there, maybe 3. Well, hey, it's a train. It's a train. All right, folks. All right, guys, we got M558 coming up. I moved down the road a little bit in this wide open field. Get a good view of him. He is Cincinnati to Cincinnati to Willard, Ohio. I keep doing that. Cincinnati to Willard. They just put this train back on the schedule this week. Coming at you. Those are empty coal cars. Hydrous ammonia. They look like empties though. Empty liquid propane tankers. Southern, another Southern. Those are empty coil cars. There's the end. Nice little train, a little over 500 axles. All right, folks. See if we can get something else.